I'm a bit bored, like shoes, come on.
Yeah, I know.
Did you bring something new?
Maybe you want to see the new Furia Air?
New Furia Air, for the people that don't know anything about it. Tell me about the original Air and why you wanted to update it.
I guess we wanted to update it mainly because it's one of our favorite shoes. Mine and Heinz's for sure. And then you can always sort of, after a while, you kind of always got these tweaks that you can do. So we tweak right up to production, but once you go into production, you can't change a shoe. And then as soon as it's in production, you always think about how you could have made it better.
Tell me a little bit more about the original one. Like, why did you want to make such a light shoe?
I think light is a good way to describe it because we never intended it to be really light.
It's 150 grams?
It's 150. We were really thinking about fit, sensitivity, and to get the shoe to really flow with the foot. So to do that, we made everything thinner. The result of making everything thinner was that it's lighter. But I think one of the special things about it is it's not missing any of the components of our shoes. It still has a midsole, it still has a tension system, and then it's constructed in exactly the same way as you would an Instinct or a Drago, let's say, because it's much closer to Drago.
So it's not that you're cutting corner with making it lighter.
Because there's more work. So for instance, the 3mm pad, we don't get the rubber in 3mm. It comes in 3.5 and then we shave 0.5 of it off.
Right.
So it's actually more work to make it like that. The midsole is just like this little guitar pick on one side. So this side is without a midsole and the big toe side has a midsole. And then it has this really strong DTS tension.
I'm a big fan of the original version, and I do remember when they came out, it was like, it's a bit over the top, but why not? And what are some of the updates that we can find on this shoe?
The first one is the last.
Okay.
So it's FZR, so it's a little bit straighter.
Right.
You probably won't notice the last change as much as you do on the Dragos because it's such an unstructured shoe.
But is it the last of the Drago XTs? Okay.
Yeah.
So for anybody familiar with the Drago XTs, now they can find the same last of these.
Exactly. And that means it's a little bit narrower on the heel. This is exacerbated by these textured patterns here. So this microfiber in the first one was this perforated microfiber. And now we've put in this textured microfiber, which is a little bit stronger. So the heel pocket's a little bit narrower and a little bit stronger on that. Then the DTS is a little bit higher, running a little bit higher up here, a little bit more tension on this area here. And then the strap is like a much more durable strap with less stretch.
Is it plasticky? Because there was a problem.
TPU coated.
Okay.
And the original one was a microfiber strap.
Right.
So it was made to be really elasticated.
Okay.
And that kind of worked really well, but it made the strap pretty fragile.
And when I put them on, I really do cinch them in, and there is a lot of pulling in like 2 points.
Yeah. All it is you got to think about it like as a door of a car. All you're doing is going into the shoe and you're closing the door. If you want it tighter, buy a smaller size.
Speaking of sizing, what's the range on these?
33 to 45.
So this is also going to be more for, well, children or teenagers growing into them.
Other than it being really expensive and wearing out really fast, it'd be an amazing kid's shoe. Because as you get to the smaller sizes, they get more structure because the materials are still the same thickness. And it's so ergo on your foot.
Also back here, like I feel it's softer than the older ones.
It's got FAF on the back, so this PAF heel. So it is soft tension on the back, and the whole shoe really is designed to have the tension all the way around. So it's probably a similar tension than the other one, but the stronger strap probably pushes it back a little bit more, basically. You can see at the front, the SRT has a lot of holes, similar to the one that we had before, and it also has this cleft in the middle.
You did change the shape of the toe pouch.
Not much. We didn't want to deviate too much from the original.
Okay.
Because it's a real cult classic with people.
It's like my Sense shoe, though. I only put them on when like I need to send.
It's super common to see it on one foot. Really
Really?
common. Yeah. If you watch like Aiden Roberts or any of those guys, like Dan Varian, they are like fanatics of this shoe, and you often see it just on the left or just on the right. On bad footholds, in a roof, or bad smears, it's exceptional. As the pressure gets higher and higher, it lacks the stability that the Drago family gives.
Right.
Because the foot is not braced as well.
But then I've sized these down like, a lot, like the most that I could. And I really, soft, obviously, all of that. But then when you push, they really do bounce back and they react to the to how much pressure you put on them.
The feedback is incredible.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, you never slip in this shoe. And the comfort level is incredible.
If you're saying it's a bit like the Veloce, then yeah, comfortable, it's comfortable.
And it's more precise than the Veloce.
Yes, because of the pointy shape of the toe. Yeah. That was the combo on like my hardest project. I had a Veloce on my left foot, and on my right foot, because it's a bit smaller, I had the Furia Air.
Yes.
So it was like my power combo.
Exactly. And that's pretty typical, actually, like you said, to have one on one foot, one on the other, because it's so specialized. And then you can claw into things. So you can almost use your foot as a hand. The downside of the shoe is when you need to really put a lot of pressure on the feet.
So do you also mean like heavier people, maybe it's not really made for them?
It only goes to 45, and that's because it doesn't really function in bigger sizes. We'd have to redesign the whole shoe. In smaller sizes, it's exceptional.
For who actually never heard about the shoe, who would you recommend it for, be honest? And when are they coming out?
I would recommend it for anybody that really values sensitivity. It's also incredibly good for people that have quite an odd shaped foot. Because like the Veloce, it's so adaptable.
They just mold. Yeah.
Exactly. I wouldn't recommend it for a price-conscious consumer.
So you're saying upper hand.
It's very expensive
tier.
and it wears out really fast. Do you want me to describe it any other way?
No, thank you.
But it's a lot of fun. It's not for someone that wants one shoe.
It's not like a training shoe that you put on at every session over and over again.
It works exceptionally well in the gym, but it's not that good for like moonboarding and stuff, where you have really small footholds. But for kilter, it's amazing. You can use it on the side. So I think for someone that is a fanatic of the Drago or the Chimera family and wants something even more sensitive, this is great. And for anyone that is looking for like a second shoe to complement a really stiff shoe, it's exceptional. Boostic R would be as far away from this shoe as you can get.
Right.
Even though the shape is similar.
Okay.
Yeah, which is Boostic R is highly compressive, very stiff in the front part, excellent for standing on small footholds, but the feedback is not the same.
Right.
Whereas on small holds, you need to move really fast with this shoe.
Anything else you want to mention?
A lot of people are really tempted to crank the strap.
Right.
It's a waste of time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, just size them
all
right.
you do by cranking the strap is to stretch this material more.
Okay.
Think of it like a glove. You enter it, you close it, that's it. If you want more compression, buy a smaller size.
How much would you recommend downsizing these?
If you buy them and you make a hole on the top here, too small.
That means they're too small.
If you make like a hole on the bottom here and wear it out, it's the perfect size. I take them at the same size that I take Chimera, Drago XT in.
When are they coming out?
Spring, summer 2026.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
For anybody that wants to pick these up now or in the future, the links will be down below.